All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Just need to retweet the stream out. Just got back from dinner. Ate as fast as I could. Luckily, it's just pizza, so it's easy to say. But yeah, all right, I gotta find my tweet and I'll just retweet it, let people know I'm still live in case people left. And I gotta pull up the YouTube so I can see your comments in super fast fashion. Nah, fuck it, we'll just use StreamYards. All right, just gonna pull up my Twitter and retweet or quote tweet. Still live. Let's go. I think I'll outline her face. To do like having like the eyebrows showing off, or the not the eyebrows, the eyelashes going. I'm gonna set up for a minute. Good. Text family, so under interruptions. Just have little cracks here, which I'll fill with some gray just to kind of indicate that another building is right next to it. I'm gonna add like some like little smoke effects here, some mist going on. I should get more brush pens. They're starting to die on me. I don't really like using the Pentel brush. Well, I like using the Pentel brush pens, but I only when I'm doing color work because it kind of smudges the ink a bit. Because I have to wait for the dry, and I hate waiting. So. That kind of works. It's still, yeah, it's all good. So yeah, I'll just cover that all up. Just cover it. Cover it a little. Looks better. Just all black sometimes. All right. So now I kind of want to add a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna do some black here, then we'll kind of go a little bit lighter into. I think of lighter here because there's the clock would kind of have a little bit. I think it has a light, right? Yeah, in a lot of versions they had like the light from the clock showing through, so like the light would kind of bounce, and I think it would more. You'd see more of the blue here, so I'm going to have the black come this way on our account. Shit. Let's use this. Let's tidy up lines. But yeah, so obviously I watched. We'll talk about something. So that's related to the character. We obviously saw that the Gotham Knights game came out. Now, obviously, I can't play it because I don't own. I actually found out about this like right when the game was coming out. I didn't even realize that it wasn't coming out for Xbox One because I haven't really been paying too much attention to the game. But yeah, so I can't play it. So I ended up just watching some of the cutscenes online because I don't think I'm going to get a PlayStation 4 or not PlayStation 4 or 5 and the new Xbox anytime soon. So yeah, I might as well just watch the cutscenes. Which, I mean, it was all right. I heard there's a lot of gameplay issues, like it's really hard, like for like the online stuff. Which Arkham Origins actually has a lot of online stuff issues too when they did their multiplayer aspect of that game, where they had you play as like it was a cool concept. I actually like the in concept. I like the gameplay of the Origins, Arkham Origins. It just was the just finding a lobby that took for fucking ever in that game. Like it really like took like almost an hour just to find a game in that. The servers just that bad, but when you did play the game, it was actually a lot of fun because you have to play as like Batman and Robin, and you're taking down both Bane and Joker's gang at the same time. So it was a really fun game mode. And you actually got to play as Bane and Joker at certain points in the game, which was really cool. But yeah. So obviously the story, it's borrowing a lot from New 52, as well as some other things like more recent stories. And obviously they did stay true to their word of keeping Batman dead. So people are not interested in that. You know, I'm going to go all black with this. I don't really like the way that looks. So go all black. But basically it's all about, well, I mean, they kind of go through that. It's hard to explain if you haven't seen the actual gameplay. But one of the main problems I had was a lot of the portrayals of some of the villains. I didn't really like Harley. Didn't really like Mr. Freeze. I didn't really like that they... it seems like they kind of cut out the Nora Freeze aspect of his character. Hi, Mama Bear. How's it going? Hey, Mads. Art Doll. Yeah, change your name up. I like it. But yeah, they kind of changed... I don't know if they changed it, but they just didn't really acknowledge... Nora Freeze and the Mr. Freeze stuff, from my understanding. It might have been they might have mentioned it in like the gameplay aspect of it. I don't know. I haven't played it, but based on the cutscenes I've seen, I didn't see them reference Nora Freeze at all in Mr. Freeze's story in the Gotham Knights game, which kind of annoys me because it's a really big part of his character. But like it seems like he's more inspired by the, I guess the Batman, Mr. Freeze, where he's kind of just like all about technology and all about trying to conquer Gotham using cold and whatnot. So that's kind of lame to me because I always thought that because I'm a really big Mr. Freeze fan. I always loved the Bruce Timm, Paul Dini story that they gave him. So. All right. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I kind of want to just like touch up some of the ink work here. Just a little. Yeah, my pens are definitely showing their age now. Need that to reflect the direction of the channel. Ooh, it's cool. Yeah. Because Mama Bear's gonna be making some dolls soon. Is that what's going on? That'd be cool. All right. All right. So touch up these lines here a bit. Ooh, nice. I don't want to go 0.5. I want to go 0.3 actually for these ones. Just want to kind of if you use like smaller or not more finer tip pens for the background, it kind of pushes it back a bit more. So that's why I'm just trying to use 0.3 because I've been using that 0.5 for main. Because in the animated series, they kind of in the art style, Bruce Timm's art style, he uses a lot of very bold sort of black inks and line art work. So I'm trying to mimic his style a little bit for this one. Because that's my favorite design for the character. I actually really like the blue and gray for Barbara. Although I am still a big fan of the black and yellow, and some of the purple designs over the years I've liked as well. But I think this one's my favorite. She said. So that's what I'm drawing her as. Probably carry over here. Just notice this. Kind of messed up the line there. There we go. All right. We'll just say she's on like a bridge or something. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So I'm trying to draw this little ledge she's in front of. All right. Okay. Where areas want to get blacked out? Not really. Oh shoot! I just noticed this. All right, I'll just thicken up this area just a little bit. Did not notice this little blotch. So all right. There we go. Much better. Kind of. Let's see. What else can I do? This one. I don't want to add. Just wanted to build up that cape a little bit more. A little awkward there. All right. And I want to twist up the booby. So I kind of fucked up the line earlier. There we go. Hey, how's it going, Corey? Parrot? Thanks for the congrats. Yeah, it's been like 2 years now. I'm just trying to holy shit. Yeah, we made some progress. Kind of surprised by that, honestly. Didn't actually think I'd make it to 200 actually this by the end of the year, but here we are. Hopefully next year we can get to 300. Maybe we'll get there sooner because obviously the channel is starting to grow a little more faster, which is nice. So yeah. All right. So just want to see if there's any areas I need to erase real quick, and then I'll start coloring. And we can touch up the inks a little as we go. There's some areas here. Best Batgirl, yeah. You know what? I've always liked Barbara Gordon, but my favorite Batgirl has always been Cassandra Cain. But you know, everyone's gonna have their favorites. I also really liked Stephanie Brown's run when she was Batgirl. It was a really interesting run. But she had a very short run as Batgirl because New 52 came along and kind of did its thing. But yeah. Mostly because I kind of Cassandra Cain's background, mostly because I like Barbara Gordon a lot more in the Oracle role. I thought that she was a really great character when she was Oracle. So all these like little dots on the paper for some reason. I don't know what that's from. Yeah, whatever. Not interested. Gotta fix it. Actually, kind of messed up the blend earlier. Now, originally, actually, if you watch, because I actually did a stream earlier today or a couple hours ago, but I had to cut it short because of dinner. But originally, I was actually going to have the GCPD building right here along with the clock tower, because obviously, for those who don't know, obviously, if you knew the role Oracle is, you know that she kind of operated with the Birds of Prey in the clock tower in the comics. As well as obviously she didn't work just for Birds of Prey. Obviously, she worked with like Titans, Nightwing, Batman, sometimes the Justice League on occasion. But she was like and her main goal was to kind of like supply information to the teams and whatnot. Kind of want to thicken up the clock there, actually. I've got my circles. I'll do this pen. That would be a disaster. There we go. Then we'll grab the 03 and the other circle. Kind of messed up the spacing, the Roman clock here, but whatever. I don't draw clocks often, so. Plus in the background, so no one really cares. Yeah, kind of want, let's just think about that building. Looks a little awkward. Okay. I have 0.1 for this one, or not 0.1, 01, or yeah, 0.1. Yeah, my names numbers confused with this pen sometimes. There we go. Just want to add a little bit of detail here. Not too much. I'm not going to be like overly detailing these buildings here just because they're very, you know, it's important not to overly detail out the buildings or the background so it doesn't take away from the actual, you know, character here. So, yeah. Oh, it's a little out of focus there. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right. So I think we're ready to do some coloring now. So I guess we can put our inks away. Might pull them out later just to tidy up some lines in a bit, but I want to get some coloring done because I haven't done a coloring stream in a while, so kind of want to do one for this special occasion. Things falling apart. There we go. So I think we'll start with the blues, our suit. So we're gonna actually pull up the image I had of her real quick. Just want to test out some blues real quick. See which ones I like. Cause I didn't quite forgot to test my blues, so to speak, earlier. But whatever. See which ones I liked and didn't like. Right. B24. Just trying to see which ones look the most like the blue she had in the animated series. It's a little bit dark. Let's see. I like that one. Yeah, I think we'll do 28. Let's see, actually, let's see what color. The main problem with my blue is I don't really have a whole lot that really blend very well together. Yeah, not that one, obviously. That was too more 70s Batman color. That's what we're going for Bruce Timm style. Yeah. Nah. All right. All right, we'll just stick with the B28. Oh. All right. So I guess we'll just go over all of that, and then we'll kind of use darker colors to kind of bring it out, or add some shadows and whatnot. Yeah, sorry I haven't been really frequent on this channel lately. I've just been busy with work because I'm trying to catch up. So I had to take a whole week off because I was sick. So I'm just trying to get my work schedule all figured out. Yeah. Not too sure what I'll be doing for the next couple of weeks because, you know, holiday season gets really busy with work. So I'm not too sure what I'll be doing for Christmas. If I'll do, so I'm not too sure if I'll be doing the same sort of because last year I did the Batman Villains series. Hey Mac, how's it going, man? Thanks for the congrats, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Which I need to get in touch with Max to keep putting it off. But yeah, I gotta send out your bubble gum. I'll send it off as soon as I can. So. All right. All right. So what we're talking about? Distracted by the lovely Macany90, who I like to troll in Fortnite on occasion. We bring back Fortnite. I haven't been playing Fortnite at all. I've been playing so much Overwatch too. I've been playing Fortnite in fucking almost a month now. So gotta get back into it, buddy. Gotta get back into that. It's not actually streaming now, so we can do a dual stream of Fortnite, so we can see my perspective No. All right. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for Christmas. Because usually for work we usually have like a couple weeks off in December, so I might. But I'm not too sure if that's going to happen this year because some things are kind of coming about. But if it does turn out to be the same way as last year, then I will try to do a little series. Probably won't be as long as last year's because I was a little bit too taxing on my streams because I actually lost because I ran out of time or hours on the StreamYards doing that. So I think I think I might have had to like finish them all off on like video or something, so to speak. So it's kind of doing weird things. 28. Why not have another 28? Oh, I did for some reason. Oh, that blows. All right, gotta be a little bit more careful. But yeah, I haven't really decided what the theme would be though, so I'm gonna have to figure that out real soon. If we are gonna go ahead and do that series, if not, we'll just do something simple for Christmas. It's just around the corner. Just around the corner. A month away from the Christmas season, the holiday season. I could just do Batman Villains 2.0, but I kind of want to do something a little bit different this year. So maybe we could do Bat Family members. Maybe we could do that instead. Like we do like Nightwing. We could do like a Robin or whatever. Azrael would be cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna black this out right there. It'll look better. Yeah. All right. We'll go all the way because I want to fuck it up. The brush pen. We'll fix that up with the pens and whatnot. All right. Okay. Oh, shit. So now we're going to do some darker shades. Start with the B29 for those wanting to know which colors I'm using. I haven't done enough Copic shopping lately. We need to stock up soon. And actually, the government's giving us $200 checks, actually, I think, for GST and stuff like that. So that's good. I'm actually invested in my art supplies. All right. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll put a poll up on Twitter actually. See which like pull up which theme I should do for Christmas, like which character types, like maybe like Green Lantern, Transformers. I kind of want to do something other than Transformers because I'm doing nothing but mostly it's all been like Transformer drawings this year, so I kind of want to do it, spice things up a little bit. But then again, I can't get enough of drawing Transformers because I love it. I love travel buttons. It's cool. But, you know, I've kind of been putting off my sexy lady drawings for a while. Okay. All right, let's get some different shades going. Kind of blend that out a bit. B24. It's a little too. Yeah, sure. Just do a little bit of blending. Yeah, I'm gonna touch up the border. When it's done. Okay, fucked up. Oh yeah! Congrats, Meds. You hit 500 now. That's cool. Hey, Boset, how's it going, man? Good to see you, Bone. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. And we are coloring our beautiful redhead. And obviously she was going to have her movie, which got canceled now. So, which I'm kind of happy about, honestly. I just didn't. Honestly, I'm kind of indifferent when it comes to DC movies. Doesn't really like. I wouldn't really care whether or not this movie gets made. Honestly, just like I'm just like done with DC on film. I don't think they'll ever really get these characters right. So. Yeah. Just as long as you're not sniffing the Sharpies for too long. Otherwise, you'll get high. All right. All right. We're getting there. All right. That should be it for the blue. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Might come back and touch it up later, but I want to get the skin tones going right now. So my blue is off to the side. All right, let's put them in here. All right. I'll grab my blender in case I make some mistakes. And pull my ease. Let's see. Just want to see the type of color they use in the animated series. But it was very basic, sort of a beige or peach color. So I'm going to go a little bit more fancier though. Start the E93. Actually, I kind of want to use the YR. Both of them later. Actually, do that. Actually, no, I don't like this color. Not for blocking this one, at least. I'll add more. Yeah. I think EO2. Good here. Yeah. Let's see. Should I give her a little bit of makeup? To sure, Barbara would be the makeup girl, but at least one like me. But like, I mean, like eyeliner and stuff like that. I don't know if I really see her as that kind of girl, you know, who wears a ton of makeup, you know. No, I'll keep it the way it is. I'll just keep it basic. Yeah, that's just fine like that. Well, that would be kind of useful actually as a crime fighter if you're like wearing a mask all day and your eyes are exposed. If you just like wore like eye makeup or not, or like eyeshadow or not, what was it called, eyeliner or whatever, at like a different color. Like she got like green instead of, and then the next day she has blue or something like that, or you know, I just think it would conceal her identity a bit better. Might be useful. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Actually, EO2 might be really good. It's kind of a rosy type color. Yeah, I imagine get some more of those colors. R20. Because Barbara definitely seems like the type to have like a little bit of blush to her. Gotta be careful not to get into the black areas too. Just don't want to smudge. I want to do more of these animated series sort of style drawing. Maybe we'll do more of these for the Christmas thing. Do a Nightwing or Robin. Do a Batman, obviously. So you can't do a Batman theme thing without Batman. You know? So we did one with Bat because we actually did. I did draw actually Batman a little bit in the villains pieces when I had Talia al Ghul, because I had her kind of with Batman in the background of her, in the reflection of her sword. I was positioned behind her. So I just really like the animated series art style. It's really, simple, very simple. Yeah. I'm also a really big fan of what's his name? I can't remember his name. The guy who did the Justice League New Frontier. He worked on. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But yeah, he worked on the animated series a lot actually too. Yeah, I can't remember his name. He passed away not too long ago too. I think in 2016 he passed away. How am I blanking his name? Here. damn it. I want to show me. All right. I'm trying to look it up. My memory is fogged up right now. Too tired. Darwin Cook. Fuck's sake. How did I forget that? Darwin Cook. Fuck's sake, I'm fucking dumb. Yeah. Darwin Cook. He's like one of my favorite artists as well. God, I had a fucking blonde moment. No, I think that's earned itself. That in and of itself earns the author's prime booby trap. So
amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies.
Me for being a dog. All right. Yeah, Darwin Cook. He's like one of my favorite artists for drawing DC characters. I really just like that very simplistic art style for them. All right, let's add a little bit of a blush. Actually, no, let's do the E00, and then we'll do the blush because I want to kind of blend that color in a bit more. I'll turn my light on. It's kind of, there we go. Much better. Much better. Now I didn't even realize my light. I'm fucking booming it up all night today. All right. It's looking a little off there. Let's do a little bit of the blender. Will kind of fix that. There's a little bit of a smudge going on here. Okay, you know what? We'll just do maybe just like pile on the darker peaches, colors, whatever, skin tones. It's a little much. Let's blend that in. I think that'll be the last of the. I'm gonna do one more color. Oh right, I want that blush. That just I'll blend this new. It's kind of the process that I've kind of developed is like you start with one basic color for when you're coloring with Copics, and then you kind of do another one, then you blend it with the same color you just used or a different shade. So it's a process. But much better than using watercolors for me personally, because
I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. I was into it for a while, but I just, yeah, it was really messy, you know, and I like to work really fast, you know, I like to get things done. So. Like, I remember one stream actually. I was trying. I think it was like when I was doing the Mara Jade stream, the original one, not the newer one I did. Which I didn't really like the original one that much, but just didn't really like the way the face turned out in that one. All right, we'll add a little bit of a blush, and then we will blend that in, and then we will move on to the hair, and then the rest of the film. Should be it for Barbara. On the mouth, on her lips. Well, I just kind of like it without the blush. Just leave it. It's fine the way it is. It has like the light kind of shining down here. Just want to touch up the eyes a little bit. We'll move on to bigger and better things. I think it's good. Do the eyes and the lips real quick, and then we'll move on to the hair. Because, I like to color hair. So, this one's going to be a little more simple. Let's see. She has okay, she usually has red lips, so we'll do kind of a pinkish red color. Compared to the RVs. I guess we'll just build up to the color we want. It's like a pinkish red sort of color. Art 20 might be a better option. Just to blend it in. No. What's up? 25. Darker shade real quick, just to get some shadows, I guess, so to speak. Actually, I think the VO5 efforts. I'm going to shine a whole lot. Maybe not dark enough. Put 4. So I think we do 46. Yeah, 46. All right, that should be good enough. Okay. Yeah, that should be good enough. All right, so do we want to do pupils for the eyes? Because they don't really draw the pupils in the animated series. So I'm gonna just go with the basics of blue with the white highlight for our eyes, just to match the animated series. And I want to go for a more lighter shade of blue because just to kind of contrast with the dark shades in the cowl here. I'm not sure if this was a great color for it. I think 2. So it's kind of running low on ink. Get a refill on that. All right, let's do the BO2, B triple, or not BO2, B00. And B00. I think we'll do this guy. Maybe that blue green would be a good option. Yeah, I like that one. All right, we'll go back. All right, get rid of the B23. All right. We'll have the highlights on top of it later. It is easier than having to work around the actual highlight and risk sacrificing a nice fade effect, so to speak, for the eyes here. All right. BO2. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, like a darker shade. This guy. All right, this one's done. Fuck me. Okay. choice. Darker there, darker there. Just try and mirror the other one. All right, there's our eyes. Doing all right. So now let's get that beautiful hair going. So it's kind of a not really a pure red, at least in the anime, at least in the first season of the anime series. Obviously, it's got more close to a deeper red in the fourth season. We did the redesigns. So pick our colors carefully. So need some darker shades for the darker areas. Let's see, my Cajun red. Ooh, that's a good one actually. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. I think I refilled on 14, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So that should be good. Yeah, we use this guy as well. All right, 27, 14 are good. And 35 are good. I think 29 is running out of ink, though. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, I was confusing with 46. All right. Holy shit. Loving the shading. Was playing Dauntless. Gotcha. Auburn, the cartoon. I swear I remember that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. In the cartoon, it's like orangey red, at least from the image I'm seeing. But there's some episodes that would have like. I think it was in the game where they made her new game. They made her auburn hair, but I think she had more brighter orange hair in the animated series. So that's what I'm going for. So I want to kind of mimic the animated series as much as possible. Let's see. Just want to see different shades they used. Yeah. All right, we'll go with that. Let's go all R14 and we'll kind of use darker colors to kind of build it up. And in the animated series, obviously, they drew the hair kind of with this little of a lump, almost like a very simple little shapes here for the drawing. The hair is that's what I'm going for. Because I want to be accurate to the art style as much as I can. Add in some R27, and then we'll go from there. Oh, wait, little spot. All right. Now we're ready to go. Yeah, right away. Yeah, this pen's on its last legs here. It's a little bit kind of dying here. But I have to add that to the list of all the markers I need to replace soon. Or not replace, get refills for. Let's put that in. Right. I'm liking it now. I'm liking it. Just gonna add some darker shades, and I think we should be good to go. I think 59. Yeah, those are fine. So there's a good shadow around here. Yeah. one right here. A little bit of a shadow here.
So pretty. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it as pretty as possible because she's a very beautiful character. So I gotta do it right. Gotta do it right, so to speak.
Oh, see ya, Bone.
Yeah. Every night, man. Just saw it. All right. 35. Blend that in. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see if I go dark red. Yeah. Oh shit. Thanks for reminding me, pen. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. So a little bit of this, not too much.
Save for later. Ooh. Quentin Tarantino trash is Marvel in a brutal interview. Oh yeah. Yeah. I like the MCU for the most part. At least the first couple phases. Obviously, 3 and 4 was where things were really hidden. Well, 4 is definitely fucking all miss, but 3 and 2 were very hit and miss for me. But phase 1 was fucking awesome. I mean, aside from maybe Iron Man 2, even though I don't mind Iron Man 2 as much as everyone else, but definitely bearable to watch than most of the shit we get now. But yeah, phase 1 of Marvel was fucking awesome though. I liked all of them. I loved Thor, I loved Captain America, I loved Iron Man, Hulk, all of it. It was all good. That was the first Avengers, but then Iron Man 3 came out, and that one was fucking awful. It's just like everything they did to the Mandarin. I mean, I'm not even that well versed on Marvel lore, but I knew that the Mandarin was a very big deal in the comics. For Iron Man as a villain, like he was like the Joker level threat or villain, in like the A-list category, and he's just like, yeah, let's turn him into an actor who was. I mean, some of the aspects of that was kind of cool. That he was actually using special effects to make it look like he was like in like some foreign country when it's really in the just in the United States, using special effects to kind of hide where he is or whatnot. That was kind of cool. But then they did the switcheroo when it was like, oh yeah, Mandarin was just an actor, and this white guy, whatever his name was, I can't remember his name. I don't care. Yeah, he's the Mandarin now. It's like, okay. It's like his motivation's stupid. It's like, oh, I became evil because Iron Man didn't meet me on a rooftop. It's like, that's great. That's fucking great, dude. Great backstory. So yeah, I didn't like Iron Man 3 at all. Never. Then Thor 2 was compared to the newer to more recent Thor movies, I'd say the second one's definitely a lot. It looks like Citizen Kane compared to the third movie. I'll just say that, So at least Thor is acting like Thor in that movie, where he's not like joking 24/7. Day before the woke turns. Well, not just before the woke stuff, but like phase 2 had some like I didn't like like for me I was like kind of hit or miss with Marvel when it came to phase 2, especially when they had like Age of Ultron. Didn't really like. I thought they did. I don't know. I felt like they could have done a little bit better with Ultron as a villain. I thought he was too jokey, and the character was meant to be a bit more straight faced, a bit more emotionless. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the hair, move on to the body here, so to speak. All right, so we'll need some grays. We'll roll. Use cool grays. I'll use cool grays. But yeah, I didn't really like the way they did Ultron. Like, I felt like I think they should have just like gotten rid of the twins, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and just replaced them with Hank Pym and the Wasp. I think that would have been a better way to go about that movie, because Hank Pym had a really big role in creating Ultron, if I'm not mistaken. Like, so it's like, why don't we just have them in the movie and have them like working with Iron Man, and they're working on this new project called Ultron, and all goes to shit. It's like so there's so many better ways to go about that storyline, I think. Yeah, Marvel as a whole. Yeah. I mean, it's not all bad, obviously. I just didn't really like that take on the story. I think that they could have done a lot better. I mean, that's kind of like the Marvel MCU's problem, really, was like the villains. They weren't really as well developed, or they didn't really have, or they were very just flimsy, or they were too jokey. They weren't
as serious in some areas or whatever, you know. Yeah, M3 was just like, yeah. I mean, it was enjoyable. It's enjoyable film, just not really, just the way they handled the Mandarin really kind of put a sour taste in my mouth, and some other story elements I just didn't really care for. All right. Let's grab my 3. I might actually kind of bring that down just a little. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Just looks a little off. Actually, I'll do it later. Just feel like it should kind of come down a little bit more. But yeah, it's fine. Just look at some preference, see if it looks right. So. All right, let's grab 5. Let's get some shadows going. A little too far. That's great. It's all right. Got white out. It's all good.
All right, I'll get the 4. Motherfucker. Where did I put my 4 at? There. I think that should be good enough. Might have to bring up the 7 actually real quick, just to darken up some of these shadows. But after that, I think it should be good enough. We can do the symbol, then we can start the background, and yeah, probably go till about 7 o'clock my time. So yeah. I might use like government money to actually, well, obviously I'll do some Christmas shopping with it, but I also need to get some art supplies. Which we'll do with it. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's why I like. That's why I like doing the anime, like these like very simple, like the same kind of way I did the Disney characters, like the Mulan and whatnot. I just really like to like because there's a lot more you can do with just like a very simple shapes here, you know. Like they pop out a lot more, stand out. That's why I like the style. Robert Downey Jr. wanted to do one more before he got too old. Yeah, I'm kind of cool to see. Like I'm more like I'd like to see him go because I think they did say there was a real Mandarin in the MCU, but we never got to see Iron Man actually fight him. And yeah, it'd be kind of. I mean, maybe they could do like an in between movie, like a prequel, but it's just like showing him like going up against like the real Mandarin or something like that, but. Nah, but I'm just like done with the MCU at this point. Like, if they did bring back Robert Downey Jr. for a fourth movie, it'd probably not be that great because obviously it'd probably just be passing the torch down to fucking Riri Williams, who no one likes. Listen, anyone who likes superheroes likes them. I mean, obviously, if you're into sociopaths or victim complex heroes, then you'll love Riri Williams, but. But if you're like me and you like your typical aspirational hopeful heroes, you're not gonna like it, or as a character. So, and considering how they handled, She-Hulk, I
don't think they'll do anything less than that with the Riri, the volume maker, just as self-absorbed, because it's kind of like the motto now for superheroes now. They just want to make all these heroes like selfish and self-centered. Probably. All right, that's it for the gray suit. Now we can move on to the symbol, and we can get the background started. We should be able to hopefully finish this up by in an hour or so. All right, let's grab some yellow. I need to get more of. This is probably what I'll grab when I go to the art store. Once the thing comes in, because I do not have enough yellows to save my life, or refills for yellows for that matter. So gotta fix that. So I guess let's do this very bright sort of color. Get the fuck out of here. Dumb grays. There we go. Nice and bright, as it should be. All right. Let's get a darker shade. You, I think you're running low, buddy. I might go get something out of it. Nah. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I'll get like a light orange thing. Just add a bit of shadow, extra shadow here in areas that need it. All right. let's go over it with a brighter shade. Just to lift it all up. Ooh, not that color though. Yeah. It's all right. Let's grab the Y15 to go over that. There we go. And we'll use some warm grays in a minute to bring up the shadows a little bit more here. Or I'll use the gold. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think we need warm grays. Should be good. All right, we got Barbara going, and she's pretty much done now. She's got to do the background, so I'm gonna start putting some markers away, or not the yellows, or I'll put these. No, I'll put these yellows away because I'll use a different shade actually. Or let's put them in the drawer. Don't have to reorganize my stuff. All right, let's start with. Not this Y. It sucks. But it's that, but not the color I'm looking for. Neither you. Y11. Motherfucker. Y21. Perfect. So I think it's like a brown or a beige, just sort of building the clock tower. Well, we'll start with this YR, just kind of have a nice sort of transition from the light shining into the browns. I'm just showing you guys color for this building, actually, so I'll keep it for all of it. Have a refill for this guy. Oh, I did. I refill it sometime. And it should be enough for this part here. At least for the rest of this. Hey, happy Dino, how's it going, man? Good to see you. See you drawing background. Any reason you want to draw a background today? I don't know. Just well, I put up a poll yesterday on Twitter asking which Batgirl they wanted to see me draw, and Barbara kind of won in a landslide because she's the most popular Batgirl of all of them. So kind of saw it coming, honestly, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't drawn Batgirl yet on the channel, or at least Barbara Gordon. So I did do the Cassandra Cain Batgirl last year, but it was her maskless. So if I were to do her this year, it'd be with the mask on. Well, actually, no, I did Batgirl, another Batgirl. I did Betty Kane last year as well with a Batwoman, that other piece I did. So. Oh yeah, okay. You got a new account, gotcha. That makes sense. All right. But honestly, I just had the Bat family on the mind as of late because of the new game that came out. It's kind of made me go back and watch some old things here and there, which I guess is kind of one good thing I can kind of say. I mean, the game's not that bad. I mean, at least in terms of the story, because I haven't played the actual game. I've just been watching like the clips online, like the cutscenes and stuff like that, because I don't have the Xbox, the new Xbox, so I can't play it. Let's put this color in the sky, just kind of add some illumination before we kind of transition into the red sky. That's kind of kind of iconic for DC AU Batman. Although I might go for more of I'll go for a more purplish sky background. I think it'll look a little better. Or I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go red or purple? That's kind of the ones I'm kind of contemplating right now for the sky. I don't really do a whole lot this way, but all right, that should be enough. Yeah, that cartoon were better than the game. Oh yeah. Tried for months. Gotcha. Okay. CP11. Then we need a sort of ground to kind of transition into for the clock tower here. I was actually going to have the GCPD building actually like right around here, but it was just, I don't know, this is a weird angle, and I don't really think the GCPD building would be that big, because this is like supposed to be like up on a rooftop here sort of thing. I'm trying to kind of going for here where Barbara is, so I don't really think the GCPD would sit up that high up. So, and the reason why I have to put the GCPD in the background is kind of to show the duality between her role as Batman's sidekick, with the clock tower and whatnot, because that's very iconic for her character, as well as having the GCPD sort of presence, because obviously her father is Commissioner Gordon, so I kind of want to have that sort of in mind, sort of with this drawing here. Yeah, animated series is fucking awesome. Red Sky was always also in the last few seasons of Ninja Turtles, but nobody remembers that. Yeah, I'm thinking of more the Red Sky. I think I'm more. Because the problem with doing purple is it might take away from the blue from the mask. So, but doing Red Sky, okay. Yeah, we'll see. We can always, or maybe we'll do like a purplish blue, red, or a purplish red. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Let's get this building going. All right, so we'll just like this. fill that in. Yeah, I'll probably need a darker shade in a minute, but it's just fine. Yeah, I'm starting to think more of Red Sky, honestly. Nope. Yeah, I think I'll do like a reddish sort of color for the top here, for like a little, I guess, pyramid that you kind of see on some buildings, like more Gothic buildings. The kind of shape. You know, from a red color, just kind of contrast here. Oh yeah, Timverse is like a million times better than Snyderverse. A million times. Like I have my issues with Timverse. Like there's some issues I have in Justice League, and some issues here and there with the deep Batman animated series stuff. But for the most part, it's like leagues and miles and centuries better than the Snyderverse will ever be. All right. And the reason why I'm adding like different, like lighter shades of the brown or beige rather is because I want to have a little bit of a, it kind of just adds a little bit of a glow effect or on the building with the clock here. So yeah. Blend that out now. But yeah, for those who didn't catch it earlier, I actually started. Well, basically, I did 2 Batgirl drawings last night, and one of them looked a lot more like Stephanie Brown. So I'll pull it up real quick. So I might actually do that next week. I got this one going. I started this. This is the first one I started, and then I kind of thought that it looked a little more like Stephanie Brown. It's like just in her face and her personality from it. So I think I might just save that for another stream. And because I was kind of just starting a basic sketch, and I kind of saw it. Yeah, in the poll, it was kind of like it was very clear that Barbara was going to win, so I just started drawing Barbara. And it would be easy to fix if I had to change it up too. You know? Because if it was going to be Cassandra Cain that won, then I just have to erase the face because Cassandra Cain back was really easy to draw because she ain't got no face, so just shapes. So that's why I like drawing her. It's not that difficult to draw. She's a very simple design. So yeah, maybe next week we'll do Stephanie Brown if we're not working. Get that one going. You know, maybe we'll just turn this into like a Batman like ladies series going on here. Yeah, so we should do this just leading up to December. How about that? I would kind of like to stay within the BTAS style, though. That's the one thing. But, yeah. We shall see. All right. Got a darker shade of purple brown going. Let's try. Find me a copper stain and some sedan. I think sedan would be good for this one. Yeah, like that. Still mad my desk hasn't fucking shown up yet. Really need some space. Still hasn't shown up yet. Wait for his fucking dog shit. Which kind of sounded like, yeah, I'm getting rid of the glow effect here. It was better without it. All right, should be good enough for now. Just want to add some darker shades, and then we can kind of move on to the roof, which should take longer. I'm just use some copper and dark shades of red. Here we go. Let's see if this shows. Oh my god, this pen is all fucked. Yeah, I'm using that one. Nope. Put it back. Well, pretend he doesn't exist. Hate when that happens, when the markers fucking explode for no reason. Yeah. I don't fuck with it. Alright. Add some shadows. This color. Alright, now we need a nice shadow. Going down this side. Yeah, we'll have the whole half here. Yeah, good shadow here. A little better. Show my darker shade. Alright. Get this E49 in.
I think Mara and Blaz are actually live right now. Not too sure. At least on their Twitches, they might be live. I still haven't figured out how to fucking raid people in the thing. So I tried doing it, but then it's like it wouldn't fucking let me raid anybody. I don't know how it works. That should be good enough. You're not getting in my way. Thank you. Alright, I got copper, and I want some dark reds now. Nope. Yeah, that should be good enough. All right, let's get the sky going now. So we're gonna start with a light shade, get this area going. Fall. Dig it. $6.30. Right now, I'm just trying to build out the shape of the sky or the color of it. I fucked up the light on the chopper here. So try a lighter shade. Fix it. All right. The fingerless glove. Oh, it helps prevent me from smearing ink and stuff like that. And as well as kind of like when I'm working with pencils, it kind of prevents the pencils from smudging too much, which I don't really like because it kind of messes up the drawing sometimes. I'm curious. Did you see all that rage? Yeah. I saw the rage over Franco getting canceled. It's like I just don't care. Like if it gets made, it's made. Like At this point, I'm just like so like just do not give a fuck what they do. So I wouldn't care less if the movie gets made or not. Essentially, is kind of my thoughts on it. I mean, honestly, I don't think it was going to be any good anyways. I don't think it was going to be all that great. It's just like it's in the same universe as the rest of the DCEU, so I was like, I just don't care. It's like if anything, like if all the movies take place in that universe, I don't care. Like I don't care about the Batfleck, I don't care about the Snyder Superman and whatnot, all that. Because because like they can change certain things, but it's still in the same universe where Zod was, where Superman kills Zod, the same universe where Batman became a murderer. It's just like not my. It's like you can't change that. You can't change any of that. So I don't know. It's just like so at this point, I'm just like I don't care what they do with the DCEU. So to me, they never really understood what these characters are really all about, and what they're supposed to stand for and represent, and all that. Shitty movie deserves to be canceled. It was the right goal. Exactly. I'm glad. I guess I'm kind of glad, but it's like at the same time, it's like I don't have any real hope for the films going forward, even with Zaslav. It's like I don't know. I just don't think there's much you can salvage of the DCEU because there's already so much damage they've already done to the characters and whatnot. Like from the very get-go with Man of Steel, especially, they really didn't really understand Superman with that movie. And right here, what I'm doing right now is having some like little patterns because I'm going to eventually go over the sky in a very just like one. That's kind of how I did the sky for the Green Goblin, where I basically added all these little extra like sort of line like details with the colors, and then I kind of went over all of it with a single color, and I kind of made the sky have a bit more texture. That's what I'm kind of doing right here for those wondering. All right. It's got some copper in there. Better than Terminator. I guess. It's all bad to me. I haven't even seen Dark Fate. I don't care about it. It's like I just avoid movies I know that I'm just not gonna like at all. It's like why bother? Why bother at this point? I'm going to use 27. I might use 29. I'll grab you. So I have this purplish gray color, and then I'll go over it all with red, and I think that'll make it look really good. Hopefully. If not, if all else fails, I just put lightning in the sky to make it pop. It's kind of like the go-to fix for messed up skies when you're drawing. Yeah. I heard they killed John Connor in it and whatnot, and
stupid. Like the Arnold goes and kills the little kid. It's like, no thanks. Like, the movies end at 2. All right, the Terminator movies end at 2. I might have to just think about this building here. I'll actually get rid of the red and go for like a blackish color for the top here. It's gonna get eaten up by this guy. All right, let's go ahead and put the red in and see if it works. Might need to add extra color, but I think this will work fine. Even the director said that Dank Fart was a fine after a few years, but at least. Yeah. Yeah, that's just admitting you farted, and like you're the guy that farted in class. You know, that's all it is to me. You know, it's like great, you admit you're the asshole that farted in during the class time. Great, thanks. You finally admitted to it. That's all it is. You know, I mean, it's like doesn't excuse the bad writing or storytelling. It's like, get out of here. You know, it's like. It's like a little late, you know. But I don't care. I don't care about anything anymore. When it comes to Hollywood, all that. I'm very selective about which movies I choose to spend my money on. All right, it's starting to turn out all right. It looks fine. It's the same thing with like the showrunners of She-Hulk. They're where they actually like admit that they only made the show because they wanted to piss off fans. It's like fucking dumbasses. It's like, how's that working out for you? How's that working out for you? I mean, I guess it's working out fine because they're Disney. They can do whatever the fuck they want. So they're fucking rich as hell for some reason. But and dumbasses will still pay for their bullshit. So like they have like when it comes to Marvel, they don't have any real incentive to change up their ways. You know what I mean? Like the way of doing things. So it's like if they're bought and paid for by Disney, they don't have to do anything really. You know, they basically do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. Pirate's life for me, savvy. Yeah. If it was just to piss the people off, they wouldn't have reshot nearly the whole series. I don't know. Maybe they reshot because they want to piss people off even more, you know? I don't know. I don't even care. It's just, oh, fuck that. It's like, I remember when people just like actually cared about like good storytelling, like actually gave a shit if their story was good, you know? And
where they could actually accept criticism instead of like crying like a bitch on Twitter about it, about people not liking their shit. Remember that? Remember those days? All right, let's grab the bluish gray or violetish, whatever it's called. Grayish violet. Whatever. Where the fuck did I put that thing? Just use this for the other buildings in the background. There we go. The better version. Watch Ryan Kills did the Shill Hulk. And after it, yeah. I guess I imagine it would be better. Honestly, anything would be better than that piece of shit movie. Seriously. Five, my 7. My 7. There we go. Excuse me. All right, so all that's left is the blimp and the wall here, and then we've got to fix up the roof. Actually, let's use some grays just to darken it. Do some browns. Yeah, I'll just get dark shades of brown. Set up. Maybe bring in some toner grays. It's kind of getting eaten up by the sky. I don't want that to happen. I'll just stand up. Yeah, make some toners. It's all just a prank. It's a prank, bro. Ain't buying it. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. Who cares? I don't even care at this point. That sucked. That's all I need to know. And the show fucking sucked. That's all it means. People need to know. It looks better. I actually like that look a lot more. Sometimes darker is a lot better. Yeah. Brings to the brighter colors, so to speak. All right. That's done. Let's see, I'll quickly do the GCPD thing. I'll just do like a purple here. That's the blue.
think I'll darken. I think I'll thicken up these letters here. I'll never watch it. Most I've seen out of the show. Oh yeah. I've only been seeing elements of the show from YouTubers. That's all I see now with a lot of these newer series. Because it's like I don't need to know. I don't even. It's at this point where it's like you don't need to see anything after you watch a show to know it's going to be fucking shit. Like it's like they just tell you right from the get go from the trailers. They tell you that this is what this movie's going to be about. It's going to be dog shit. So suck it up. That's what it is now. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not sitting through that shit. Got better things to do. I got fat girls to draw. All right. Yeah, I should get some lighter shades, some neutral gray into this blue. Don't want to be like shining, you know. So it should be a bit more gothic. Motherfucker. Alright. Okay, that should be good. Good enough. My desk is like just full of markers now. Did not expect to use this many colors, honestly. But alright, we just gotta do the bottom, these two things, and we're good to go. So we'll make a contrast. I think we'll just go with the grays. I think we'll go gray. Yeah. The purplish gray. So I'll roll. Yeah, I just can't lose both toes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should go get some darker shades of purple. It'll look really good. Here. That'll contrast really well. Or should I get a brighter shade? A little shadow here. There. And then use the V28 to kind of blend that shadow into the rooftop. There we go. I think that should be enough. Hold on. Should be good enough for now. Let's see. Try it more. Nope, not too much. Why do I keep losing my goddamn markers? Annoying. Okay, 10. That's 9. So a little shadow on the ledge part here. Smacking Barbara with the pens in the face, so to speak. There we go. All right, I think that should do it for this one. Obviously, I gotta go in and touch up some of the line work because it's a little bit messy, especially in this area. And obviously, the main sort of border needs to be tidied up. But I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Obviously, I'll post the final version of this on Twitter and possibly Instagram if I feel like it, because I don't really do much on Instagram, honestly. But yeah. No, thanks, man. Yeah. Just gonna actually need to sign my name on it. We'll do red. Yeah, use this. Got my sign, my drawing. There. And that is Barbara Gordon. So yeah, next week I have to check my schedule again. But if I am off on next Saturday, I will be working. I'll see about working on Stephanie Brown here. So I think that'll be a fun one to do. So I really did like Stephanie Brown's character. So yeah. So stay tuned for that if my plans come to fruition that day. But if not, we'll probably try to do it for the next draw stream. Or I don't know, maybe we'll split it, or maybe we'll do another thing this weekend. I don't know. Well, we'll work it out. But yeah, let's find this. Gosh, all these markers in my way. All right, they're literally covering every square inch of this fucking desk right now. So, all right, let's find us a nice little clip to end us off on, and we will head on out. But yeah, thanks so much, everyone, once again for the 200 subs. I'm really grateful to everybody who's been supporting the channel, even though I haven't really been on it as much this past month because I've been really busy, but. I will be trying to update and do more draw streams this coming month and next month, hopefully. I'll obviously, I might put up a poll on Twitter. Maybe I'll put up a poll on Twitter for what I should do for December, like the theme or whatever. But On that note, thank you. Let's go over everybody who showed up. We got Corey, we got Boset, we got Happy Dino, we got Mads, Bone, Macany90, Parrot Head. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. I might do a stream tomorrow. Actually, I might do some gaming later tomorrow night. So follow me on Twitch. I don't have my Twitch pulled up, but I'll put on Twitter. So I'll have to put my Twitch in the bio later. But because now I'm doing game streams on there and playing Overwatch, a lot of Overwatch. So we'll see what we're playing tomorrow. We could do some Fortnite if Mac is down. But on that note, let's find us a clip. We'll end on Drunk Decepticons, because everyone loves my Drunk Decepticons. So later, everybody, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Decepticons, a toast to the imminent destruction of the accursed Autobots.
Boy, these are good.
This stuff's the greatest. Those were the good old days back on Cybertron. Didn't have to sneak around in these ugly Earth disguises. Good old Cybertron, land of the metal moon.
The Transformers will return after these messages.